Hi, Matt, the etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the WeatherTech HP floor mats in our 2025 Ford Maverick. Now, these are going to be a big upgrade compared to what comes OEM in your Maverick. You can tell that is going to give you a lot more coverage. These are going to have those high walls and are going to get those areas that your just OEM floor mats couldn't get before. But these are going to be perfect for anyone who's especially going through a lot of mud, dirt, snow. If you're in any type of working condition, these are going to be the ones for you. When it comes to WeatherTech floor mats, these are actually my preferred ones because for a couple reasons. These are just going to be a lot more flexible, easy to work with. They're not going to learn their shape easily if they get bent. And when I flip them around, this texture is kind of like, has a lot of traction to it, but we're also going to have these nibs, and these nibs are going to grab onto the flooring of your vehicle to make sure they stay in place. But enough talking about them. Let's actually get them in a truck to see how they look. And the nice thing about these, since they are flexible, they're going to be easier to maneuver in here. All I like to do is just kind of get that underneath your pedals to start off with, and then have it kind of roughly placed on the ground. Just lift up on the ends of it. Find these kind of orange-red circles and just line it up with the nibs on your flooring, one at a time. They'll kind of grab on. You're going to put some pressure on here. I find typically with the driver's side, it's a little bit more tricky a lot of times. You can kind of hear it kind of clip into place. Reason being is because there's going to be two of them. Even if you didn't use these, this is going to do a great job staying in place. And in my opinion, I think the passenger, again, is going to be a little bit easier. You don't have to fight with any pedals in your way, and you only have one spot to connect that nib to, and it's already down there. Now, we'll say the fit we're getting with the passenger side isn't near as nice as what we're getting with the driver's side. So let's kind of start off with the sidewall. You can tell, got this decent gap here. These are straight out of the box, so give it some time. These will start kind of forming around here and really start to contour to your vehicle shape. Spots like this, so we'll kind of learn to. So right now we just have an overall gap around here. Just kind of leave this out on a warmer day and it'll fit in here better. And again, another spot you're going to find is closest to here. I will say, even on the driver's side, there was just a small gap here, but it still was looking pretty nice compared to more universal mats out there. And of course, when it comes to the floor mats, we're going to have these ridges cut out. And what these ridges are doing are they're allowing grime to really settle in here and keep your feet away from that grime. And when it comes to maintenance for these, it's actually pretty easy. You'll be able to just take them out, kind of fold them in since they are more flexible. And you don't have to worry about that spilling out on you. You can dump out all that loose debris. And from there, you can hose it off and it'll be as good as new. Now, I will say, when it comes to floor mats for the Maverick, another one that I really like is going to be a line from Kegu. What I like about those are they're going to be just as flexible, they're more lightweight, and I just think they fit in the Maverick a little bit better than these. As you saw earlier, there was some gaps. But if you're someone who likes to do a little bit more aggressive things like go canoeing, hiking, or even just you're working somewhere that requires you to walk through a lot of mud, this might be the better one for you to go with. But that was just a look at the WeatherTech HP floor mats in our 2025 Ford Maverick. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.